I would imagine that not too many of us know what it's like to be really hungry, to have no food, no choices, no options. The people in the time of Jesus knew this feeling very, very well. To wonder where the next meal would come from, to wonder whether they would be able to feed their children that day. The problem of hunger has been always with us. It's with us today. We are told that in the world that we live in, approximately 925 million people go hungry, chronic hunger, every day. Even in our own country, one of the wealthiest nations in the world, that 1 in 4 children lives in a home in which there is inadequate, insufficient food to put on the table. Food is important for us. Food is necessary for life. The gospel is about Jesus nourishing the people that came to listen to him. He nourished them, we know, with the loaves and the fish, a miracle beyond our understanding, a miracle that led the people, and some people, to come to believe that this was the Messiah, that this was someone that God had sent to them. Jesus also nourished those individuals just as he nourishes us in a spiritual way. Jesus brought people together. There on the hill above the lake, he gathered a crowd to listen to them, to listen to him. And he fed them, and he fed them with the Word of God. Spiritual nourishment involves inviting us all to the feast, just as Jesus invited all those people so long ago to a feast, a miraculous feast. And this feast, we know, in a certain way, gives us a foreshadowing of the feast that we are about to partake in now, the Eucharistic feast, in which Jesus shares himself with us, making room for others, making welcome, showing love in action for our neighbor, our practices we are called to cultivate that open the way for spiritual hunger to be satisfied. And only, I believe, when our table, our hands, our hearts are open, can we truly share the good news of Jesus Christ. Can we truly become his agents in a world that so much needs the message of the gospel? In our own land of plenty, there is much that we can do. In our own land in which spiritual nourishment is so necessary, there is much that we can share of ourselves. We ask the good Lord to help us to know where to give, when to give, especially when to give of ourselves.